Well, welcome to a sunny Silverstone. Penultimate round of the Ducati TriOptions Cup 2015. Yeah, I love this place. Proper track, proper balls out track, number 5 circuit. Qualified third here last year, so I'll probably be 23rd this year. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to it. Free practice in a minute. Really sunny, beautiful day. FP1. That may look amazing, but I've got the feeling that something's not quite right. P3, top P&H Carl Cox. But yeah, so I'm celebrating with a can of that. Because yeah, I don't think there's something not quite right about it. There's something wrong with the timing screens, I think, so I'm just going to take it while I can. Bit of a clutch malfunction thing. I'm having problems downshifting, and yeah, false neutrals, which is a little bit hairy at 150 miles an hour going into Stowe. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it. I think I'm roughly about 12th. Going from my other times, I think I'm about 12th, but yeah, oh well. So the clutch problem turned out to be a bit of a manky old lever, which is nice. Just a stock lever that, I don't know, it's got a bit tired, started to grip a bit.
Richmonds are ready.
And another shit joke from the boys there. So yeah, got some more Richmond stickers on. Yeah, lovely. Can't wait for more Richmonds after my post-race Richmonds. Scrumptious. So you probably won't know this man. This is Craig Curry. He used to own Curry's, the electrical stores, before it went bust. But so this is the bike that was featured in the crash, and it didn't look like this last time. So I mean, obviously no one likes to see a bike like that or a rider injured, but you were brand new, weren't you?
Yeah, no problems. 2 little bruises, one on my ribs and one on my foot.
And I laughed when you were telling me what happened in the crash, because it was quite funny. Do you want to tell everyone what happened?
Yeah, well it started out, I'd got past Taron, and we'd had a bit of a battle. I got past him, I thought, it's a bit Banzai, Taron is. So I thought, I've got to get going. I don't want to be anywhere near him. So I don't exactly know what the corner's called, but I got through the fast, flat out 6th gear, and I just looked up, and I was running a bit wide, and next thing, the back flicked me, and I'd obviously caught the AstroTurf flat in 6th. I think my feet sort of landed on the on the tank with my one foot in the dash, like one, so I was sort of a bit on the top of the bike, and it was just dead into the barrier, so I just had to bail off the side. Obviously the bike went head on straight into the Armco, flicked over the Armco, up against fence, down the other side, and landed upside down. But the good news is we did manage to save this footrest. That is the original footrest.
Wow.
From the original bike.
Well, there you go.
That's it. That's the only thing that was left. This is now known as the Blue Peter bike. It's a bit of everybody else's. We've got Marty's old wheels, I've got Darren's frame, and the sponsor Dave's Penso's engine.
Well, that's back to normality then. Back to P14 after yesterday's brief success, eh, Doug?
Oh no, mate.
So drastic changes. The shock's coming out. We're going to put a Scania leaf spring in, and just try and give me a bit more grip, because I'm really struggling for rear end grip. So yeah, no, we're going to have gone from an 8 to an 8.5, and that's what I had last year. I qualified on the pole and on the front row, and it was alright in free practice, so change that out. Robbie Brown did a ridiculous time. It was a 2:12, which is a second quicker than anyone else. Dennis just behind him, Leon's 4th. So these boys are wondering where the hell they're going to find 1.5 seconds, but yeah, it was so cold this morning. It was like, it took me 2 laps for my eyes to stop watering. It's alright, I've got some Richmond sausages. Gonna have them for breakfast in a minute. Well, it's about 6 o'clock. Saturday evening. We were first out this morning and we are last out today. So race 1, first race of the weekend. What we got? Got some shock changes, quite major shock changes. And yeah, starting from 14th. Leon's starting from 4th and Dennis is starting from 2nd. She in a bridge. How was it?
Good. Yeah, bloody good. Really good. Best.
No one was expecting that, were they?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I mean, you know, you're 1.7 off in qualifying, and now you've absolutely spanked him.
Spent all day banging my head against the wall, wondering where we're going to find that from. As I think after Paddock did. But yeah, we had it in the race.
Did you just beat him up then? Or was it, yeah.
Yeah, we had a team talk with Raymond before we went out. He said,
it's like a boxing coach, isn't he, Ray?
Yeah. Last thing he said to me was, "Fucking smash him up." And that's what I thought of all the right. Yeah, as soon as I had a chance, just get back at him, ruffle his feathers.
Yeah.
Because we all know he don't put a foot wrong, does he, when he's out on his own? So
in a rhythm.
It was good, but probably the best I've ridden ever, I reckon, to do that yesterday. So I'm happy.
Well, points make prizes, and
That's what it's all about.
on to today's race. Same as today, is it? Just made
the 3 of us were there, weren't we? You know, the 3 of us crossed the line within 0.2 of a second, so it could be anyone's. But to do that yesterday, massive confidence booster.
Yeah.
For me. The last few rounds we struggled, and there's been a bit of a gap in between the wins and stuff. So that was important for me yesterday because I was ready to chuck the bike in the van and go home. To be honest, so it's all right.
Well, thank God they're still there.
Okay,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
courtesy of M3 Services Limited.
Nice little sponsor plug there. Yeah, so I minced about yesterday and came in 15th, which yeah, it's not brilliant. Uncome racing to finish 15th, but it was a proper battle. It was 4 of us in a proper dice, and I could see 10th. So it was a case of trying to find some new stuff for today. But so we had a bit of a revelation yesterday that the fuel tank, the fuel pumps, apparently, rumour got round that one rider tried it, cleaned a fuel pump, and the bike was much faster. So we all did that, and I'm just much faster for this speed trap. So we'll change the shop again for race 2. Whoa, he just bumped me. And yeah, see what's what. Obviously it's a 1-make series, so you obviously want to, it's marginal gains. It's all about marginal gains, isn't it, Harry? But yeah, we need another 0.4 of a second really to get in a top 10, so hopefully we've done that with the magical Scania leaf spring. Lovely. Well, that's race 2 done, and enough about me. That's Leon's tyre. As you probably recall, you get an allocation of 4 tyres, so you can either use 1 front and 3 rears, which Leon has, or 2 fronts, 2 rears with a pair. But that's pretty lonely. He managed to get 3rd. And as for the L44, well, it's one of the most frustrating races I've been involved with all year, really. It was, I felt it was much faster, but got caught up with guys. It was an absolute mess. It was like primary school football, everyone going for the same patch of tarmac. And yeah, I ended up 15th, but it's another point. At the same time, it's not where we go racing. But yeah, you know, I should have, the group, the leader of the group was 11th, and I should have had an 11th, but there we go. We're here. End of a lovely weekend, and everyone's intact, no crashes. And considering last year I ended up in a med centre with a written off bike. Happy days. think Dennis was about 7th or 8th. He's struggling with his arm. I'm struggling with lack of talent. I'll tell you what though, she was sideways everywhere. Absolutely sideways. No grip whatsoever. Yes, Doug.